Hello everyone, this is Guy Ramdo here, aka, well, I don't really need to say that because I say it a lot, but anyways, this is my first figure review, and this first review is the Bandai Creations 1954 Wave 11 Godzilla 1954 figure. I'm calling this Wave 11 because I consider Wave 10 being like the fighting figures and all that, but a lot of people don't. So I still want to know why they put this figure as part of Wave 11, which only has 2 figures. And the other figure I definitely am planning on getting one of these days is GMK King Ghidorah. And I really do hope they release the other versions of Godzilla's and also release the Mutos. So anyways, let's get let me just share a little bit of info. Unlike other Godzilla collectors that you see on YouTube that collects Bandai Creations, X Plus, and SH Monster Arts only, and then maybe throw in a few NECAs in there, I will be mostly focusing on the Bandai Creations and NECA because money-wise, it's more easier for me to do that. I'm not rich, I don't have a job, so I use points to shop, and if I want to get me an X Plus, I would have to constantly be on a points to shop a lot. So I just want to know if people start saying, why don't you have an X Plus? I would love to have an X Plus. I would be glad if I could just have one X Plus. And I think I know my first X Plus figure I'm gonna get, so. But anyways, let's get on to it. Well, the figure is nicely painted. It has the black and white going on, kind of like in the movie. The sculpt is actually beautiful done for a kind of a mass-produced figure. Most of the time, figures they don't put in all nooks and crannies. They don't put in, like, you know, you can see his skin and his scales and all that. If it was Hasbro, I can guarantee this much, it would be just one solid color, nothing added. So that's what I like about it. The eyes are pretty well done too. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has the black in there, and the mouth. It kind of has an angry look on his face. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can see the tongue and the teeth are pretty white. The nails are done good too. So my only problem is the dorsal plates. I know that all of the Bandai Creations Godzilla figures has it like this. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. I'm glad that it's not because it's got better or anything. It's probably just how I'm made. But anyways, let's get to the accuracy. Unlike NECA, which is my 2014 figures up above me, which I've been sending him alongside. It doesn't have a lot of articulation. It only has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of accuracy, which is pretty common for a figure, a normal figure. So the head can move left and right. It can also go in 360 degrees. I wouldn't recommend doing that because it could also start weakening the head. The arms can go up and down, and it can also go. It can go in a 360 degrees because of the knee, because of the leg. But if you move the leg, I'm sure you can. So there we go. This one also moves around if you move the leg back enough. Actually, this one can't because of how the leg is on this one. So this one can go around pretty halfway. The legs can go 360 degrees if you move the arms correctly, but other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. This part of the tail can turn 360 degrees. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you can't really pose with this on. I mean, you can put him kind of like in a position like this if he's like following if he's following a like atomic breath at a building or whatever. But other than that, it's not that well accurate articulated. So, like I said, I wouldn't recommend moving 360 degrees for a long time because they could, you know, weaken the figure up and loosen the figure up to the point where it can easily snap off. Um, another point of if you want to put out is that the thing is about Bandai is that unlike some other figure companies, kind of like NECA, to where they only do one figure each time and they don't rehash them. They rehash the same figure every wave, so, and they always include a new figure. This wave 11 has rehashes of 1954 Goji, the reissue of GMK, Keen, Ghidorah. I'm not sure which version of Caesar it is, but Keen, Caesar, Godzilla 2000 basically, and 12-inch figures of Kiryu from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Togekiso, which is basically him as a mecha, if you will, and 12-inch version of Final Wars, and the new figure of that group is 2014 Godzilla. So this is my figure review. I highly recommend him. This is more for collector purposes, in my personal opinion. It's a good figure to add to your collection. It was good next to my NECA one, but I'm sure that the Bandai Creation one would probably look better alongside this. So, anyways, this is this guy Rundo here. I'll see you all next time for another video.